Once upon a time, God took the most beautiful country and placed it in the heart of East Africa. He took the most welcoming people and spread them across 42 different cultures. He then took the most memorable holiday destinations and took the greatest game on earth and let it roam freely across 59 game parks. He took the most romantic beaches, the mountains, the valleys, the lakes and the hills and turned them into a sporting paradise. God then rolled all this into one beautiful country and called it Kenya. My name is Charity Mwangi and I am Miss World Kenya. It saddens me that in this day and age, the lives of more than 2,000 families in my country are torn apart by the loss of a child due to an unintentional cause or injury that could have been prevented. Over 900,000 children in the world die annually as a result of domestic accidents and injuries, mostly in low and middle-income countries. Such injuries are choking, poisoning, cuts, falls, bites, and drowning, just to name a few. In Kenya, injuries account for more than 13% of the total burden of morbidity among children under the age of 15 years. The grief that these mothers, the fathers, the siblings, the grandparents, and friends suffer is immeasurable and often affects the entire community. Such a tragedy is surely life-changing. These statistics shocked me and I took it upon myself to run a first aid campaign in my community. To my surprise, most people I met did not have the proper information, if any, on how to respond to infant and child injuries. This is when I founded my MTOTO AISHI initiative that seeks to educate and fundraise towards training mothers, nannies and caregivers, and the general public on how to perform first aid, especially in the occurrence of child injuries. I conduct first aid training sessions for nannies and mothers, publish and disseminate educative material, and print out DVDs with demonstrations on how to provide first aid response mechanisms on different injuries.
It's exactly 1 year since I last came to Meru, and it was here that I met these wonderful doctors who've been changing lives in the community. A year later, and I am back as former Miss World Kenya to see how these wonderful children are faring on after their cleft lip and palate surgeries.
It was in August 2014 when I traveled to Meru as the new Miss World Kenya. It was an emotional experience for me to meet this little baby whose life will eventually be changed by the great work that Smile Train does. Her parents were obviously apprehensive and nervous, but a year later, and the results are literally miraculous.
Ninasikia vizuri sana sababu niliona mambo sikutarajia. Tulikuja tukaona huyo mtoto ako sawa na anaendelea vizuri. Ndio tunashukuru hii kikundi ya Smile Train sababu kimetusaidia sana.
Now it's time for me to hand over the mantle and duty of what it means to be Miss World Kenya. It takes responsibility and ability to change lives. And thanks to Smile Train, it is something that we as Miss Kenya can really get behind. Now let me introduce to you Miss World Kenya 2015, Charity Mwangi. She will continue with the great work that we have been doing with Smile Train.
With me is Rispa. She brought her son, John Terry, for the second time. His cleft palate is being repaired. Sometimes it takes time. It doesn't have to be an immediate recovery. The palate was repaired the first time when the baby was 1 year. Now it's being repaired again because there was a little fracture.
First of all, he's a very strong boy. I believe in that. Very sharp boy. And hata hii operation yanafanywa sahi, I'm very sure atatoka akiwa very strong.
We are now prepping Anne Wanjiro. She's a baby who came from all the way from Laikipia because of the camp we have. And she has a unilateral cleft lip and palate. So today we are going to do the cleft lip repair which will entail putting together the lip components. They are all there. Even if there's a cleft, they are there. So all we need to do is use a technique called the Millard's technique to repair the lip.
I cannot wait to see the results, and I'm very hopeful that with Smile Train, this is going to be a big success.
In addition, I have been working with Smile Train, an international organization that seeks to provide free reconstructive surgeries to children with cleft lips and cleft palates. Approximately 1 in every 500 Kenyan babies is born with a cleft lip or cleft palate or both. Most are not able to feed or speak properly, attend school, or even hold a job. There are many children who never get to receive this life-changing surgery because they are hidden from the public. It is my responsibility to find these children and ensure they receive the relevant treatment. What's more, these children with clefts are vulnerable to choking while feeding, and through my MTOTO AISHI initiative, I teach the mothers on how to feed these children in the safest position. Ladies and gentlemen, health stakeholders and government, please join me and let's all ensure that no child dies from a preventable cause. Thank you.